Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Fouts fired, but not from his job as mayor, who's taking action after an apparent recording of him insulting the disabled was leaked.
Scrambling for a fix. A school with no heat, already closed for a week, could be out of order for several more. Tonight, parents voiced their concerns.
Video, see only on 4.
Out of this vehicle, you are resisting an officer.
Behind the wheel, busted for blowing super drunk and trying to use his badge to get out of it. The video captures it all go down. 2 northern Michigan deputies dealing with an accused drunk driver who just happens to have a badge himself.
Tonight, the Washtenaw County lieutenant is on administrative leave as that investigation continues. Mara McDonald's live in Ann Arbor. Mara, in the video, we see this lieutenant repeatedly asked to just be let go.
He does, repeatedly, and I'll tell you what, Steve, the Montmorency deputy was having absolutely no part of it, at one point threatening to taser him unless he knocked it off. Let me show you the video.
Brian, I'm going to have you step out of the car. I want to do a field sobriety test for you. Requesting 17 here.
Brian is Lieutenant Brian Filipiak from the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office, who has been pulled over by Montmorency Sheriff's deputies after they watched him weave all over the road.
All right, just let me stay here.
You can't.
Filipiak pleads with deputies to be able to sleep it off on the side of the road repeatedly and will not budge from his truck.
No, just let me go.
I can't.
He won't move.
If I have to pull you out of this truck right here, right now, it's going to be a big issue. I'm asking you nicely.
The deputy tells him he has to get out of the truck now.
Do me a favor.
I can't.
Oh my God.
I'm not losing my career over you.
He continues to refuse their orders and forces the deputies to pull him from his pickup.
Step out of the vehicle! You're getting a taser. Back up. Taser right now if you don't get out.
Finally out, he refuses to do field sobriety tests.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything say again will be used against you.
And continues telling deputies to let him sleep it off at the side of the road.
I'm trying to make a deal.
Okay.
Just let me go. I will.
Yes or no? Are you going to do a field sobriety test for me?
I just want to sleep it off.
Are you going to do a field sobriety test for me?
Can we just sleep it off?
Back here live, that officer did not do a field sobriety test. He was taken into the station where he blew a .27 and then a .28, which qualifies as super drunk. Now, the sheriff here in Washtenaw is aware tonight, giving us this statement, which says, "I'm extremely disappointed in this situation. However, I am not commenting on an ongoing investigation. I anticipate commenting at the conclusion of the investigation and final organizational action." We are live in Ann Arbor tonight. Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Mara.
Well, it is downright chilly tonight, but warm thoughts won't be enough.
No, you're going to need some Uggs.
Some fuzzy socks.
Yeah,
I really am into these fuzzy socks lately.
But I wanted to show you a map because you don't see something like this often. We are right in the middle of it at that 4, oddly enough. And everything around us is warmer than we are. 17 in Alpena. Marquette up in the UP is warmer at 12 degrees. It's warmer down to the south. And we've got the coldest air in the Great Lakes right now. And we're likely going to see this fall just a little bit more and then probably start coming back up a bit as we head towards morning. So when we wake up, we'll be back to around 4 degrees or so and then rising pretty quickly to 18 by noon. That was close to what we saw for a high temperature today. We'll still have some room to run in the afternoon, but we've got even warmer temperatures in the next 7 days. We'll look at that in just a few minutes, Karen.
Well, it didn't look or feel like an accident. That's what witnesses are saying tonight about the truck that drove into a crowd at a Christmas market in Berlin, Germany. 12 people are now confirmed dead and another 48 injured. Witnesses say the truck was going about 40 miles an hour through the crowded pedestrian area when it went up on a sidewalk.
People started running. People started screaming. I think everybody thought that there was a terrorist attack or something like that happening. People dropped whatever they were carrying and ran for cover.
The crash is being investigated as an act of terrorism. One man was found dead in the truck, another arrested after running from the scene. The semi was hauling steel. The owner of the trucking company believes a terrorist may have hijacked and harmed the driver before carrying out the attack. The investigation is ongoing.
Warren Mayor Jim Fouts has been fired from his radio job. Fouts had a Saturday afternoon show on 9:10 a.m. The move comes several days after Fouts was allegedly heard in a secret recording making demeaning comments about people with disabilities. Tonight, the radio station owner called those comments despicable, repulsive, and deplorable. Fouts has not commented, but he maintains the voice on the recording is not his.
Well, the things that you see in this video are actually not working. A Detroit charter school with no heat has already been closed for a week, and it could be a whole lot longer.
That's a bad situation. The school closure has some parents pretty upset. Sean Leah is live on Detroit's west side because they still haven't found a solution. Sean?
They're working on a solution, Steve. I'll step out of the way and show you here what's happening at George Crockett Academy on 14th Street on Detroit's west side. Take a look at back here. They've got 3 portable heaters pumping warm air into the school. It is certainly not enough. School canceled tomorrow, could be canceled for the next couple of weeks. We're talking about more than 400 kids impacted.
I mean, is the school so old the heat can't be fixed? What is the problem?
The charter school George Crockett Academy has been closed since students were sent home early December 13th, and it looks like it'll remain closed for weeks, putting hundreds of parents in a bind. The building has no heat, and the school is scrambling for a fix. All day long, we saw this: 3 portable heaters fashioned to hoses to blow warm air into the school. Those heaters are still running tonight, but it's not working. The school's website says the school will reopen tomorrow, but now parents are being told that the school will likely reopen January 3rd.
This is a school. This is a school where children are supposed to learn. They can't be out of school like this. This is ridiculous.
Parents aren't happy, many reaching out to Local 4, others taking to Facebook to voice their displeasure. The school says parents have to use the school's online resources to teach their kids at home. Homework packets are being mailed out, basically telling parents to homeschool their children until they can repair the school's furnace.
My grandson, he reads books, he likes to read, and he's into his math, but he is supposed to be in school. There's no reason in the world, to me, that he should be out of school this long, and for a problem like heat.
It is a problem like heat. We're told a boiler is out, but what's taking so long to fix it? The director here says she'll be updating parents more about that tomorrow to expect how long this school's going to be closed. We're live on the west side tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4.
Got a feel for those parents. All right. Thank you very much, Sean. Tomorrow morning, Michigan Attorney General Bill Schuette will announce new criminal charges in the Flint water crisis. This will be the 3rd round of charges related to the lead-contaminated water. So far, 9 current and former state employees are charged. You can watch tomorrow morning's news conference live on clickondetroit.com.
An Uber driver charged after allegedly stabbing a passenger early Saturday morning. He is 23-year-old Jacob Alleman. He's charged with assault for stabbing a man 5 times. The driver says the man and his wife disrespected his vehicle. He allegedly attacked the man who was in the back seat of the car. Alleman remains behind bars. The victim is expected to make a full recovery.
White boy Rick is one step closer to freedom tonight. Rick Wershey tells Local 4's Kevin Dietz he has a meeting scheduled with a parole board member in February. If that goes well, he could be recommended for parole. Wershey has spent 28 years behind bars for drug charges. We're also learning tonight new information on the search for a missing Farmington Hills woman. Investigators now believe Danielle Stislicki was the victim of a crime. She hasn't been seen since December 2nd. There is a $125,000 reward for information leading to her safe return.
It's official. Donald Trump is the 45th president of the United States. The Electoral College formally confirmed that today, despite protests all across the country. Trump thanked his supporters on Twitter and promises to be the president of all Americans.
Moms-to-be, are you listening? Baby brain is real, but not in the way you think. So can you still blame the baby for your forgetfulness? The experts weigh in.
A driver learns an expensive parking lesson, and this video will be a reminder for everybody.
First, handle with care. Not quite. Why one company is being criticized for how it's delivering packages this holiday season. The Defender's investigation next. Christmas and Hanukkah are days away, and the rush is on to get all those online orders delivered.
Yeah, but to meet the deadline, one company is taking a risk with those boxes before they get to your doorstep.
Defender Kevin Dietz has the hidden camera video of what some call a bad delivery decision.
More gifts are being delivered this month than at any other time of the year, but rather than buy more delivery trucks, one company is renting U-Hauls, which some say is putting your precious packages at risk. The rush is on to get presents delivered, wrapped and under the tree before Christmas Day. That means overtime, double time, and extra days for delivery drivers at major companies.
I think people understand that it's a big rush in the holidays.
For the most part, people are understanding of minor problems with deliveries this time of year. But one Local 4 viewer was upset to see this delivery arrive, sending us photos of a UPS driver, but no UPS truck. The delivery showed up in a rental truck, packages strewn all over the place. We sent Defender cameras out into local neighborhoods, and sure enough, we found UPS drivers in rental trucks. It turns out because this time of year there are more packages than trucks to load them into, UPS uses rental trucks to make deliveries. It's odd to see a rental truck show up instead of the big brown UPS truck. And when you open the back door, it's clear to see things are not so organized. Packages seem to be flopping around in the back because these rental trucks do not have the same system in place to secure packages as the official UPS trucks.
I did order a bottle of cologne, and when I opened the box, the bottle was completely broken, and I just got hit in the face with this crazy smell.
Joey knows firsthand the disappointment of broken merchandise arriving at his front door. He wonders if rental trucks add to the likelihood of breakage.
It's pretty crazy because if you're delivering anything, even if it isn't fragile, you shouldn't just throw it in the truck.
We contacted UPS, which confirms that during the busiest weeks they do rent trucks, but insists they train the drivers how to carefully transport packages to minimize breakage.
And it's so expensive for shipping that I wish they were taken more care of if we're going to pay so much for shipping.
But some customers say they're paying top dollar for secondary services, and they're not happy, they're not warned that the packages may not be secured in the usual way.
For certain items, if they're a delicate item, I'd want to know that they were being taken care of, especially if you're giving them to someone else.
The company says adding rental trucks to the fleet is the best way to keep customers happy who wait till the last minute to order, but still demand delivery before the holiday. The trucks may not look as orderly as the official ones, but the company stands by the service. They also demand each truck is marked in some way with UPS signage so that customers know the rental trucks are legit. And the drivers are always in the familiar brown uniforms.
I don't think I'd have a problem with it as long as the package arrives safely. I don't really care what type of truck it comes in.
Many customers we spoke with say they have no problem with the company renting trucks instead of buying new ones for peak season.
I would say it's more important you get it and you get it like on time.
But seeing the rental trucks in action makes some wonder if it's worth waiting a few weeks before ordering fragile items that need to be delivered.
My friend's parents, they buy a lot of wine, so I can imagine like that would be really annoying if they like bought wine and then it was smashed.
The company says if you see a disorderly rental truck delivering packages, write down the license plate and call the company. They'll retrain the driver. Next year, to avoid the problem, order early. Kevin Dietz, Defenders.
All right, thank you, Kevin.
Here's what we're working on. Sandra Ali has for tomorrow night.
Tomorrow at 11, Arab in America. We're sitting down with a local Arab American priest who's become a pillar in the Syrian community, a human rights activist sharing his deepest concerns for the families trapped in war-torn Syria.
And Ben is back with a look at what we can expect as we wake up tomorrow morning.
You know, as you're shivering your way through tomorrow morning, just remember it's only getting better as the week goes on.
It is very encouraging.
Good outlook.
I did see that forecast. It did look a little better.
In fact, there's some above freezing temperatures in there too, believe it or not. Got a ways to go before we get there, but they're in there. We're at 4 right now at Metro Airport and already dropped to 0 at Ann Arbor, 0 down in Adrian. But I'll tell you, if you're out in Ann Arbor, that's better than the 12 below that you registered this morning and better than the 15 below that Port Huron saw for low temperatures this morning. Now, the wind chills are pretty close to that mark out in Ann Arbor. 13 below is where we're at right now. Most locations with negative wind chills. I don't think we're going to drop much further as far as temperatures go. We're going to be very close to this mark and then start to come back up just a touch as we head towards morning. So 10 below is the wind chill at Metro. The wind is only 9 miles an hour. Tomorrow, we'll see it at 20 to 25 with periodic gusts of up to 30. And that's going to really wreak havoc when it comes to wind chills. But as far as the satellite goes, this is an indication of why we're one of the coldest places in the Great Lakes right now. To the north, they've got clouds to protect them. And to the south, there's a little bit warmer air that we'll eventually get to. But as I said, it'll be later in the week before we really start to see those above freezing temperatures. This is what we're expecting for tomorrow. Trough coming through, just enough moisture to scare up some clouds about midday, and that's going to be it. Then as we get into Wednesday, we're going to start to see a little bit more cloud cover in the second half of the day. And watch very carefully. You can see a couple flakes just dotting the northern zone there as we get into Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon. Not going to amount to much, maybe a snow shower at times, but no accumulation expected. And that's it for precipitation for the entire week until we get to Christmas Day. That's coming up in just a second. Tonight, though, we'll call it 2 for the overnight low. But again, we'll see those numbers come back up to about 4 or 5 by daybreak tomorrow. And getting a respectable finish as we look at your 4-zone highs tomorrow, which are going to be about 28 degrees in our metro zone. Down in our south zone tomorrow, we'll see high temperatures close to that freezing mark down here towards the Ohio state line. But most locations are going to end up in the upper 20s. West zone temperatures 27 in Brighton, Fenton at 27, Clarkston you'll see 25. In our north zone tomorrow, a lot of 27s out there for general high temperatures in the afternoon. Then those numbers continue to move upwards. 32 for Wednesday through Friday, 34 on Saturday, and Christmas Day and Monday afternoon. We're looking at 40-degree finishes, and that's rain, not snow, on Sunday. Tonight's Christmas lights come from Livonia. This is on Wayne Road.
Nice.
With, got the windows outlined.
That's really pretty.
Inflatables are out there. I mean, they got the whole 9 yards. Oh, there's the North Pole.
Oh.
Wondered where that was. Don't forget, you've still got a few days to get your pictures in, either of your own home or maybe of your neighbors. Send them to the community page and click on Detroit.com.
I want to do that drive around and see them at night. I haven't done that yet.
Play some Christmas music.
Get in the mood. Thank you, Ben. Well, he was handing out presents, all right, illegal ones. How when Santa's deliveries got him arrested.
Oh, Santa. And did she get what she deserved? We'll see why firefighters smashed out the windows of this woman's parked car. We're following some breaking news. General Motors has sent layoff notices to 1,300 workers in Michigan. The company plans to temporarily eliminate the second shift at Hamtramck. This is because demand for passenger cars has slowed. Earlier today, GM announced the temporary closures of 5 factories as they hope to reduce car inventory.
Well, we all know not to park next to a fire hydrant. One driver in Nebraska got a reminder, well, I guess you could say the hard way. She parked her sedan right in front of the hydrant on the same night a house on that Omaha street caught fire. Firefighters had no choice but to smash the windows so they could run the water hose from the hydrant to the home. Unfortunately, firefighters could not save that house. The car was impounded and the owner faces some hefty fines.
Yeah, not much sympathy for her. Talk about your bad Santa. A Florida man accused of dressing as old St. Nick and then dealing drugs. Police got several calls about the man in a Santa suit selling drugs out of a U-Haul van. They went to check it out. They say the man tried to run away, but he tripped on his Santa pants. He fell down, and then they found marijuana and ecstasy and other pills in the van. Ho, ho, ho. Oh. Santa now has a mugshot.
That's horrible. That's a horrible story. Putting milk away in the cabinet or forgetting where you put your car keys. Moms-to-be will chalk that up to baby brain. Well, turns out the phenomenon is real, but not how you think. Researchers scanned the brains of women before they got pregnant. Then, again, after giving birth, they found that after birth, the part of the brain that perceives the feelings of others was more fine-tuned. And the bigger the change, the more attachment they felt to their children. By the way, brain scans of men showed no change before or after becoming fathers.